Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Retro Magazines and Patterns. I'm Sophie, and today's video is going to be a little bit different from most. First, I did find this really cute Autumn 2002 Fast and Fun Crochet. I thought we would flip through. It's not big. There's just a few cute little patterns in here that I thought y'all might enjoy. But I also thought that since it was small, we'd try something different today. And even though it might not necessarily be vintage or retro, I wanted to share with you some of my favorite finds as far as free fall themed crochet and knit projects. So I've been kind of in a mood lately where I've just been scrolling through Pinterest and finding just like some of the cutest fall themed crochet and knitting projects. And I really thought I'd share them with you guys because they were just some really cute, interesting ones. So I think after we flip through this, I'm going to go through some of those with you guys, and I will link them all below, giving full credit to whoever was the author of those patterns. But let's do this one first. So you can see it says Halloween fun on there. So there is some Halloween projects in here as well. One thing that I have noticed with my vintage collection, though, is it doesn't seem like Halloween was really as much of a big deal as it is now. They definitely have a lot of fall. I can find fall in my pattern books, magazines, and things like that. But as far as Halloween is considered, there really isn't a whole lot of it. So, I think we might do a favorite Halloween free pattern video too. See how that goes. But here are contents for this issue. And the first one they have right up front is this Mosaic Shells baby Afghan. So this isn't necessarily very fall, but it is cute. It's a pretty baby's Afghan, and I do like the drape of this. It's a really nice material. It says they used a flecked baby yarn for that. Next, we have this rainbow caterpillar. And this reminds me of I think it's the Hungry Worm from the children's book. And I've actually seen a lot of people making crocheted versions of that with all of the food that the caterpillar eats. This is a much more simplified version of that, but it's similar. It's cute. And it does say that it is a good scrap yarn basket project there. Now this is very fall. I like this. The sliced apple pin. So the full pattern is this page right here. And I love a good crocheted pin or brooch or piece of jewelry because I just think it's a fun way to share like your love of crochet, and it has that folksy kind of charm to it. So I really like that a lot. Over here, you can see how dated this issue is with this right here. It's a chenille cell phone case. And it's not very big, and it looks like one of those like Motorola Peanuts. I had one of those years and years ago. It was like my first cell phone. But I did think it was kind of funny to see that chenille cell phone case. It looks so much different than what we would be using today. School day sweaters. Some really nice little sweaters for the girlies and boys. I like the color parts that they put, especially on his. I like that multicolor yarn a lot. So the patterns are just continuing there. Here we have one of our Halloween pieces, Trick or Treat centerpiece. So it's this cute little like chubby bubby ghost and his little buddy, the jack-o'-lantern. So this is going to continue on page 32. I'll make sure that this pattern is up at the end for you guys if you're interested in making it. It's cute. It's definitely vintage. We have this reversible hooded poncho. And if you've seen any of my recent shorts, you'll know that I've put up a lot of poncho patterns lately. So this is yet again another one. Today's trends in fashion. But it does have that hood, which is a nice touch. Continues on to here and does continue on page 44. Here are double duty pot scrubbers. Now, I use scrubby yarn pot scrubbers all the time to wash my dishes. My mother-in-law makes them, and it's like my favorite thing to wash dishes with. I haven't seen them in this shape. I kind of like that. I feel like that would fit nice in your hand while you were washing dishes. But I haven't seen them in that shape. So that's a really neat kind of way to do them as well. Pineapple daisy doily. It's really pretty. It has pale yellow in the middle and on the edging if you look carefully. Daydreams doily. It's really dainty, isn't it? Oh, and here is the cover girl, the autumn chrysanthemum afghan. It's really pretty. I like the big long tassels on it. Those are pretty long. I would probably shorten them just so that I didn't get tangled up in them, but that's a pretty afghan. So we have another Halloween pattern here. This is the Halloween treat basket. So if you like to have something decorative to put all your candy treats in, there you go right there. Here's the end of that chrysanthemum afghan pattern there. They have these cute little autumn sachets. I thought these were really cute. They said that this one is the candy corn, but it looked like a piece of pumpkin pie to me. And then you have the little pumpkin up there that could kind of double as an orange, I suppose, for the summertime. But these are really cute little gift pieces you could throw in with something. I like them. I think they came out really cute in there. And then they're just continuing the patterns there. Starry Night Stole. It's very pretty. Here's the continuation of those pot scrubbers as well, if you were interested in those. Tweed winter set. Look at that long, like, I guess, pom-pom tassel. That's cute. He's got the whole set, though. You have the, like, scarf, the hat, and the mittens. Christmas tree frame. Very cute. I like that with the little beads in it. Oh, we have extra here. I'll look at that in a second. But here are some ornaments, and you've got some more beading in there. Really cute. Some ribbon, metallic cotton thread. These are really nice. That's a nice way to add some homemade decorations to your tree. And then they have a purple one over here with that like gold metallic crochet thread as well. So those are cute. Here is the continuation of that Christmas tree frame of the reversible hooded poncho that ends there. And then we have the stitch guide and the abbreviations. And down here, I thought this was kind of neat to take a look at. It's Great Crafting website. So this was from 2002. You're going to find some websites that may not no longer be around, but there might be some that are still around. So I thought that might be fun if you were looking for something to kind of like check out a little bit. That might be really fun. Also, I noticed up here it says you can log on to stitchguide.com. So they were starting to utilize the internet a lot more at this point. And then this is just where they summarize all of the patterns that they had in here. We'll take a look at this flyer again. This is looks like a free project sheet from Red Heart for these hats right here. I like this one because it is a like everything and everyone pattern. So it gives you all the different weights of yarn here, the needle sizes, gauge, and then you have the sizes from preemie all the way to men, and then the pattern. So I thought that was kind of a great pattern to have. I'll make sure to pop this one up at the end too, because honestly, a classic knitted beanie is perfect for anybody to have in their stash. So that was this magazine here. So I did want to go over some of my favorite fall finds that I found. Free patterns I found online available for anyone that I thought some of you guys might really enjoy. There are a few knitted ones. I didn't find quite as many free knitted patterns as I did crochet, but I'm going to throw them all in there and I'm going to try and keep them as organized as I can. bear with me though, because I did kind of find a lot. So, if it gets a little discombobulated, I apologize for that. Okay, so the first pattern that I found is a wearable. It is called the Wanderlust Mittens, and that is by Kirsten Holloway Designs. And it's a really cute mitten pattern, especially for crochet because it has a lot of texture and almost like a cabley look to it. And I thought these were really great. And you can just see from the pictures that these don't look like just a typical crocheted mitten. They look really nice. So I thought that some of you out there might really enjoy that mitten pattern. So that's why I put that there. I did find there's several out there. I found this pine cone ornament YouTube video. It's kind of short, but there are other pine cone crochet patterns out there that I believe are also free. But I do like the idea of crocheting up a few pine cones to decorate around the house. It's something I feel like would be a fun pattern that you could work on and get really used to and just kind of whip up a bunch of them. They'd also be great ornaments, great tied onto a Christmas gift. The particular video that I saw was Mushi. I'll put the name up on the screen there. I'll see if I can go ahead and link that below as well for you guys. But like I said, there's several available out there. I did also find on the same vein of, I guess, foliage, I found a few cute maple leaf crochet videos, not videos. Well, one of them is a video, I believe. The other one is a pattern. But there is a larger crocheted maple leaf pattern that is a YouTube video by Hobby Crochet, and then there is a smaller maple leaf pattern from the paintedhinge.com, which I thought those were really cute. So you can make cute bunting with those. I also, while I was going through, I did find some knitted leaves and acorns, which would go really cute together. Little knitted leaves, little knitted acorns. So I did find those knit acorns and leaves, and those are by septemberviolets.com. And they're really cute. The pattern is really quick to find. It's not hidden below a lot of ads or anything. So those are some really cute like foliage ideas, I thought. Now I did think that these coming up here, these turkey earrings were really cute. These are from highlandhickorydesigns.com, and that's another free pattern. But they're really cute. So if you're looking to jazz up your holiday outfit, your Thanksgiving outfit, you might want to take a look at these. I really like them. Um, this next one is a crochet and a knit. So it is a pumpkin mug rug and they're really cute, but it also offers you the pattern both in crochet and knit. So you can do both or either or. And I thought these would make such a cute like gift if you were maybe if you got somebody a mug for a Christmas gift. You could knit one of these up to go with it, maybe stick a tea bag or something, like hot chocolate inside the mug. It would make a cute little gift. But I really like these mug rugs. I thought they were adorable. The next one is actually a craft. It is neither crochet or knit, but I just really wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it looked really fun, really cute, really cozy, and also cheap and easy to make. So something you could easily do with kids if you have them and you're looking for a craft to work on with them. They are these cute little craft like cinnamon pumpkins. And if I remember correctly, I believe it is just Elmer's glue, cinnamon, flour, and applesauce. And you just mix it all together and let them dry. And then you can place them all around the house and they smell really great. You can put them in drawers. You can put them in little gift baskets. I just thought they looked like a lot of fun. I think me and my kids are actually going to try making a few of these. So if we do, I'll let you know how it goes. But they looked really fun. So next I have two wearables and I couldn't really choose between one or the other. I thought they were both really nice. So the first one is the Harvest poncho and that is from crochetwithcarrie.com, and it is this really pretty kind of like almost like a chevron cable crochet stitch. I'm not really sure what the stitch is, but it's got this nice cozy chunky cowl neck and these cute little, you can see toggles along the sleeves there, but it just looks really cozy. Like I just kind of want a pumpkin spice latte while I meander around, a pumpkin patch or something when I see these pictures. The next one is called the Glencoe Tartan Poncho, and this is by hopefullyhoney.com. And guys, seriously, look at this poncho. It is so cute. It is really, I just think, really chic and polished looking, and it would look great for fall events, outdoor fall things. But also, let's be honest and just say that this poncho could take us from September all the way through January easily. It is a really pretty pattern. So that one is free too. I was actually really surprised to see that it was a free pattern, but I like that one a lot. So next, I kind of globbed these together because there are a lot of pumpkin patterns out there, be it knit or crochet. There are a bunch, but these ones were my favorite. So first, I did find one knit pumpkin pattern that I really liked, and it was this cable knit pumpkin by Luis Balanos. So that one I thought was a really pretty pattern. And again, another pattern that I was surprised to see was free because it is so nice. The next ones are all crochet, but they're a little unique. So they're not just like a typical crocheted pumpkin. The first one that I saw that I kind of caught my eye was this houndstooth, and that's by Crafting for Weeks. And I just thought a houndstooth crocheted pumpkin really cute. It gives you kind of like that stylized design, and kind of close to that, but maybe a little bit more country was this really cute crocheted like gingham pumpkin. I think they call it the plaid pumpkin. But I really liked it. You could change the colors to be like, classic buffalo check with the red and black. I like the colors they use in the picture. That one is by Crochet 365 Knit 2. The next one in the pumpkin little series is the Granny Stitch Pumpkin by MJ's Off the Hook Designs.com. I really like this one too because it has that granny stitch. So it does look folksy, but it also just looks really different and unique, but also classic. So those were my favorite pumpkin knit and crochet patterns that I found online for free. The next one was this is called Cherry Pie Oven Mitts by Melanie Garnett, and it's a free Ravelry pattern. Um, I don't know if everybody thinks of cherry pie as a fall dish or more of a summer or spring dessert, but I consider cherry pie an all year long dessert myself. But again, you can change the colors and make it whichever pie you want. But I thought these were really cute, a cute way to kind of dress up your kitchen for the, cooler months. Next, we have this really nice pumpkin basket. So this is a crochet pattern that is free from desertblossomcrafts.com. And I like this one a lot because this looked like something that if you went into like Home Goods or like Marshalls or something, you would see this sitting on one of those shelves and you'd be like, oh, I can't believe I'm the one that got my hands on it. Like, how are there any of these left? I thought it was really cute that this basket looks like a great autumn piece to just stick in the corner of your entry hall. You can maybe toss the mail in it, maybe your keys, maybe make a cute little like centerpiece with it. But it was a really nice little basket. I liked it a lot. The next one I had to put on, or my youngest daughter would just, never forgive me, but the pumpkin cat amigurumi from craftingsofjewels.com. I thought this one was really sweet. I love cats. We're a cat family. we're a cat and dog family, honestly, but we do love our kitty cats. And so when I saw this cute little pumpkin cat, I knew I had to share it with you guys too. So any of you out there that enjoy your amigurumi, you might really enjoy making this guy. It's really cute. And another cute amigurumi that I found was the Tutt Turkey. And what I liked most about this is he's cute. He's obviously very cute. He's by Joanne Lowe. But when I went in to look at the pattern, it had a jump to quick print option, which I have not seen on other crochet or knitting patterns for free. And it's just like when you look at a recipe on Pinterest, and instead of having to read through all paragraphs and paragraphs of a blog post, you can just jump straight to the recipe. That was an option for this turkey, and I thought that was really kind of cool because sometimes we just want to take a look at the pattern and see if we have the materials or if this is something that we're going to be able to, put the time into. So that was nice to see. I did find this really nice pumpkin pie garland or bunting, and I like this a lot. I thought it was really cute. It would not be difficult to make. It's just going to be two colors. You string them up, and it looks so cute. So I thought for sure somebody out there would probably really like that. Um, I don't know. I might make one myself because I really thought it was cute. So I do have just a few crochet pillows on my list here. I'm going to go ahead and give you the first one. This one is by knottednest.com, and it's the Bobble pumpkin crochet pillow. And I like this one. It's really cute. It looks I don't know if high end is the word I want to use, but again, it does kind of look like something that you could find in a nice like home goods store. It's just really cute, and it's gonna last you from the beginning of fall all the way to after Thanksgiving because it just looks really nice. The next couple of pillows that I have, I think there's, let me see, four of them, and they are all by the same designer on morningcrafter.com. I can't recall her name right now. I'll pop it up on the screen. But all four of these pillows are free patterns on morningcrafter.com, and they are all really cute fall themed pillows. So we have the sweater weather crochet pillow, the fall leaves crochet pillow, the pumpkin spice crochet pillow. I am a shameless fan of the pumpkin spice coffee. So, and then last but not least, get stuffed, which was just funny. So I had to add that in there. I really liked it. But all of those are from the same designer, and they're all free and they're all really cute. So I thought you guys might like those. I did find a crochet pumpkin pie cutie. I thought this one was really cute. Again, it's another amigurumi. This is from heathercorinne.com. And I don't know, I'm just a sucker for these cute little amigurumis. So if you enjoy them too, you might like this one. Another wearable that I found was the crochet ear warmer. And this is from windingroadcrochet.com. And it's just a cute little way to keep your ears toasty. That looks like they come in all sizes, from baby to adult. And you can use your imagination with the colors, but they're really cute. So another amigurumi would be this pumpkin pie turtle that is I know these turtles are a thing. I see them all the time in different like combinations and themes and things like that. So I thought it would be worth it throwing out there in case anybody really likes making these little crochet turtle things. But he was cute. My youngest daughter loves turtles. So the pumpkin pie crochet turtle from CraftyKittyCrochet.com is up there. And kind of in that same vein as far as like themed amigurumi, this was one that I really liked. I haven't made one, but I've seen these kind of like crochet gnomes, and I always think they're cute. There's a bunch of free patterns for all different kinds of crochet gnomes, but this one really caught my eye because he had eyes, and not all of them have eyes, which doesn't normally bother me, but I just thought this one kind of caught my attention because of that. But it's the Pumpkin Pie Gnome by Laura Jaworski, and again, another one of those like themed ones. So if that's something that you have a collection of, I thought you might enjoy this one too. So I put him in there. There is another little amigurumi guy here, the acorn plushie, and that's by mycraftybasket.com. And I just like the idea of the acorn. So, give him a little bit of personality. If you like, want to make a little fall amigurumi collection, I thought he'd be cute in there. And I do have, I think, 2 more amigurumi. So I'll just go ahead and give those to you guys now. The next one would be the Scarecrow amigurumi, and this one is from StringyDingDing.com, and I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with this website, but if you do enjoy amigurumi, you need to check out this website. I have actually been making stringy ding ding crochet patterns for a few years now. I have so much fun. There are so many free ones on there. You will be on there for so long just looking at all these free patterns. There are some really cute ones. I'll pop up, I think I did a koi fish most recently from one of the patterns on there that was free. They're well written and they're really creative. You're going to find some really creative things on there. So I really like the Scarecrow amigurumi. I thought it was cute, but I also thought I'd just give a little shout out to StringyDingDing.com. And, if you guys aren't familiar with it, thought you might enjoy checking that website out as well. The last amigurumi that I have is this really cute and funny grumpy pumpkin amigurumi. And this is from amigurumitogo.com, and it does have a video tutorial as well. But as far as crocheted pumpkins are concerned, as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of them out there, but this one was so funny and so different from all the others. I actually think I might have to go ahead and make one of these because I just think their faces are hilarious. So I really wanted to share that one with you guys too. Let's see. I only have a couple more on here. So the next one is this is from furlcrochet.com, and this is a crochet cornucopia, which is great because, I mean, we all like a cute, festive, table setting for Thanksgiving and the holidays. And what better way to showcase your crochet abilities than with a crochet cornucopia? So this one has some foods that you can make to go inside of the crocheted cornucopia as well. So I thought you guys might like that one too. Let's see, moving on, I have 2 more. The next one is, oh no, wait, I'm sorry. I only have 1 more. This one is a free pattern. This is a knit pattern from Ravelry, and this is from Kim Hamlin, and it is a giant acorn. And this is just a plain giant acorn, not an amigurumi, just like a nice little decorative piece. But, again, we see so many pumpkins. It was kind of nice to see another vegetable or nut or whatever out there that you could make for your decorations this fall. But those are all of the free patterns that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed flipping through the magazine with me, but also looking at some of the stuff that I found, online in this last week or whatever. Let me know which ones are your favorite, or if you're going to make any of them. Definitely share any pictures with me at Instagram. I'll pop up my Instagram name there on the screen so that you guys can share pictures with me, or you can even message me if you have any questions on the patterns that I showed you or anything like that. And also, I was considering starting like a community section here on YouTube, because I've seen some other channels that have these communities, and I think that it might be an easier way for us to kind of connect and share patterns and pictures and things like that. So keep your eyes open for that. Let me know what you think about it, or if you have any questions. I might have questions. I don't know. I'm just going to see what I can figure out with it and go from there. But I hope that I offered you guys lots of inspiration and some pleasant company today. And until the next one, I will see you then. Bye, guys.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. sip wine, I drink straight.